Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. At a time when our country is at war with the virus, the whole world is at war with the virus, it is a general understanding that the only way out of this pandemic is through a scientific approach. Our doctors, nurses and frontline workers are risking their lives for us since the pandemic began last year. Many doctors, nurses have lost their lives too. Especially since the second wave of the pandemic has hit us, our hospitals are overwhelmed. Doctors, nurses, other frontline workers are overworked, and the trauma that they go through is unimaginable. What if someone calls their efforts stupid and lame science? Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev speaking at an event called Allopathy, Stupid and Lame Science. Pointing at the medicines being used in the treatment of COVID-19 patients, he said that all of those medicines have failed. He said first hydroxychloroquine failed, then remdesivir, ivermectin, plasma therapy failed, other antibiotics including Fabiflu and steroids also failed. In a more bizarre statement, he also said that lakhs of COVID-19 patients died because allopathic medicines rather than shortage of oxygen. His statements have now angered the medical community, many of which are already working as frontline warriors in the COVID wards. It strongly condemned Baba Ramdev's comments. The Dwarka unit of IMA, that is Indian Medical Association, said that Ram Kishan Yadav, also known as self-proclaimed Baba Ramdev, belittled the sacrifice of more than 1,200 doctors who have laid their lives since the onset of COVID-19. In a statement, IMA Dwarka said, his derogatory and unparliamentary words against doctors are uncalled for and has demotivated the whole fraternity during these tough times. Medical doctors are fighting as frontline soldiers and are leaving no stone unturned to help humankind to fight this COVID menace. They also added that self-proclaimed businessman Baba is spreading hatred, misinformation regarding science and also damaging crucial doctor-patient relationship. The association said that they will soon serve him a legal notice followed by a defamation suit. New Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital and Vardhaman Mahavir Medical College Resident Doctors Association also came down heavily on Baba Ramdev's derogatory and demeaning comments. In a strongly worded statement, the association said that allopathic practice is till date the most scientific practice of medicine, as no therapy is instituted without concrete scientific evidence and rigorous clinical trials. Person of his stature, that is Ramdev's stature, should have avoided giving controversial statements in public, as his statement has the potential to incite hatred and mistrust against the allopathy and its practitioners. Also, it will act to bring down the morale of innumerable healthcare workers on the front line, many amongst whom have lost their lives in line of national duty, the statement said. The association demanded that Ramdev Baba's statement be considered hate speech and requested the appropriate authorities to book him under relevant sections of Epidemic Diseases Act 1987. Well, this is not the first time that Baba Ramdev has been slammed for his comments on COVID-19. Earlier, during an interview to ABP News, he said that COVID patients are being killed by administering the medicines in excess. Recently, a controversy erupted for his comments on oxygen shortage as well. At a time when thousands of patients across the country, even in cities like Delhi, were struggling to get oxygen cylinders and many died due to lack of it, Ramdev Baba was seen mocking the entire scenario. In a clip that was widely shared on social media, he could be heard saying, "People are looking for oxygen outside when the God has fitted 2 oxygen cylinders within our body." Now, his statement was slammed as being insensitive and cruel for mocking patients who were struggling to breathe during COVID-19 and needed oxygen support. Earlier this year, Baba Ramdev launched Coronil, an Ayurvedic medicine developed by his Patanjali Foundation. At the time of releasing the medicine, he had also claimed that it has been recognized by the WHO as an Ayurvedic medicine for corona. This launch was attended by Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan as well, which drew him a lot of flack from the medical community. The Ayurveda products maker said it has received a certification from the Ayush Ministry. However, after questions were raised on the authenticity of the claim, and WHO also clarified that it has not given any approval for traditional medicine, Patanjali issued a clarification. It said that WHO GMP compliant COPP certificate to Coronil is issued by DCGI and Government of India. Now, it must be noted here, while Baba Ramdev continues to make such statements against doctors and frontline staff, so far as many as 420 doctors have lost their lives in the country during the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. And this is what the IMA said on Saturday. Data released by the Doctors Association also said that Delhi alone recorded 100 deaths of doctors. This is the highest number of doctor deaths reported by any state during the second wave. The national capital was followed by Bihar, where 96 deaths of doctors were recorded. Uttar Pradesh, the country's most populous state, reported 41 deaths of doctors, while Gujarat logged 31 casualties of doctors. Maharashtra, which emerged as the new epicenter of infection during the second wave, has reported 15 deaths of doctors. The IMA estimates also claims that a total of 747 doctors have lost their lives during the first wave of pandemic. But Baba Ramdev is not alone in making such bizarre statements which are unscientific. Recently, BJP Bhopal MP Pragya Thakur and BJP Unnav MLA have also made such statements. Several central ministers or BJP leaders during the first wave had also made statements regarding COVID-19. Last year, Arjun Ram Meghwal, a junior union minister for heavy industries and parliamentary affairs and BJP's member of parliament, had promoted a papad claiming it will boost immunity against COVID-19. According to reports, several people in Gujarat are regularly going to cow sheds and rubbing themselves with cow dung, hoping it would create a sort of immunity against COVID-19. Moreover, videos have been circulated on social media in which a group of people ask citizens to carry out havan or take steam therapy to protect them from COVID. Now, none of this is scientifically approved. There is no research, no data, no study that advises using of these methods for COVID treatment. It is absolutely necessary at this time that we follow only scientific information and have scientific approach towards this pandemic. We would request all of our viewers, please do not fall for any such alternate methods. These are not scientifically proven to have any significant impact on COVID-19 patients. But it is also noteworthy how, despite India recording more than 4,000 deaths almost every day now, the government does not seem keen on curbing such statements. In fact, the Manipur police recently booked a journalist and an activist under the National Security Act, which provides for detention for up to a year without trial, days after they were arrested for saying cow urine and dung do not cure COVID-19 in their Facebook post related to ruling Bharatiya Janata Party state chief S. Tikendra Singh's death of disease. The question is, why is not such stringent action being taken against those who peddle such unscientific theories and cures? Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Namaskar. We asked you to support us and we are overwhelmed and grateful for the kind of support you gave us. A lot of you all told us that you find it difficult to support us through Facebook or through YouTube, and you would like to directly come and take subscription from on our channel. A lot of you all said that you wouldn't prefer to pay through credit cards but rather have other methodologies. A lot of you all said that you want a one-time payment option, one-time subscription option. So we arranged for all of that. All of that has been arranged for. We have now multiple payment options. We have UPI, we have Paytm, we have credit cards, we have net banking, we have wallet. We have a lot of payment option now. We have a one-time subscription option. And all of this is now available on our website. The link is down below. And our website, of course, as you know, is www.hwnews.in. Mind you, with subscription, we also have a lot we offer you. So you have exclusive programs, you have exclusive meet and greets, you have exclusive goodie bags, a lot of it that we give for each subscription. All of those details are there in our website. So please go to to our website, and if possible, subscribe to us. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.